Hello and welcome back to our HIP Roman Restoration campaign. So in our last episode we completed all but one of the wars over here in Italy, the last one being against the Holy Roman Empire, of course. We have a few sieges going there, so we should be able to finish that pretty soon. We've put the greater part of his army into submission, so he shouldn't have too much strength left to resist us with. He's got about 15,000, so nothing we're too worried about. And meanwhile we have 20,000 or so troops on their way down here to deal with the Hashemids in Egypt, who are feeling a bit frisky again. They've attacked us over, not the Duchy of Sinai this time, but the other duchy that we took from them. 21,000 might not actually be enough, since their friends from the Burakid Sultanate have arrived with 14k troops, but we should be able to spare some more troops from our HRE war pretty soon. I also noticed that we're at 75 of 72 on our vassal limit, which is strange because I'm pretty sure we were below it. But I've just reloaded the game, so maybe something needs to update there. Let's see. Nope, apparently we are at 75 of 72, so between this episode and the last one we somehow gained about 5 vassals, which doesn't seem possible. Well, that's fine. I don't think it's going to cause us any issues for the moment. Even in your sleep, in your dreams, you think about this war, it's all you ever think of. So we may become stressed, but we didn't. And our cousin here needs educating. Sure, our ecclesiarch can deal with it. I guess that faction was not in our realm. Probably it's one of these characters we have a special interest that is generating some of these. I'm not sure why we have some of these people as special interest, but I guess we can remove them. Some of them were probably so that I would remember to convert their religion. I guess we'll leave Count Seljuk. I guess it's him that was generating that one, because I think I recognize the county name. We'll just unspecial interest him as well. I guess he's no longer relevant to our interests. So our brother is of legal age and became a fortune builder. Okay. Well, I suppose we can try and get him married for a good alliance or something. We can get him married to the Duchess of Aragon. Get our family in charge. I guess that would be the Duchy of Aragon rather than the Kingdom, of course. I suppose that would be okay. Suppose there's nobody of higher rank available. Sounds fine. Oh, we have a new heir. So we had a son born in the purple. He is a genius. Okay. Unfortunately not strong or attractive, but I guess I'll settle for genius. That's pretty good. The betrothal has been accepted. Okay, so our 21,000 are here. There are 10,000 troops from Egypt and some ally of his, I assume. So if we can fight this army without any of these guys coming over, that would be pretty good. And we should be able to do that. We'll see where they're going. Lost a siege up there to the HRE. I guess we could do something about that, but we're going to finish 4 sieges here pretty soon, which might give us the requisite war score to end this. He's headed to Hebron, which is mountains. So we'll see if he tries to sneak by this way, and we'll catch him in the plains. That is exactly what he's doing. So he'll be there on the 3rd of July. And we lost a siege over here. And that 14,000 is on the move, but I don't think they'll be able to get over here in time to reinforce a battle, so I think we're safe enough still. Okay. So we are going to catch them there. And the other Egyptian army is on the move over here. But I think they are going to be too late as well. So we want to siege there up to 77. We could go fight these armies as well if we wanted to. But we'll see if this wave of sieges will get us enough war score. Okay, won that battle. Apparently didn't get any war score for it. So this leaves us at about equal numbers with the remaining armies. I guess we should pursue and try to fight this, because even if these guys do reinforce, they'll be at low morale. Also, we'll have them outnumbered. In fact, we just beat that army before the reinforcements even got there. Alright, so we are slightly outnumbered now, but let's see. I guess we should retreat to a mountainous province, so if they do come and attack us, we will have a pretty good chance of winning, and otherwise we'll just wait for this war to end so we can transport some more troops down. We'll take prisoners, I suppose. And speaking of which, we should bring our boats up. So they are pursuing us, but I doubt they're going to catch us. Or at least not in this county. It's 96%. Okay, so we are ensconced in the mountains. They have apparently changed their mind and are leaving. So that's good. We have one more siege about to finish here, which should be worth at least 4%. And it was. Okay, so let's enforce demands here and see what happens. We are, of course, pressing a claim on the whole kingdom of Carinthia here, so we're not just getting a duchy out of this one. But I'm still not sure exactly what land and how much we're going to gain, so let's find out. Okay, we won. Okay, so we just gained, I think, the de facto kingdom of Carinthia, so we got the land over here and the county up here, which is fine. So he's gained all of this land, and of course he still has the county over here in our domain that we granted him, which we are going to have to revoke. But that can wait until we've dealt with Egypt, I think. So that is a little bit of a shortcut in our Imperial Reconquest, since if we had done that with just the Imperial Reconquest CB, it would have taken, well, I guess including all of this land, probably like 5 or 6 wars. Okay, I guess we'll just bring this whole army down. And just out of interest, if we got them to 100%, we could get 600 gold out of them, which may or may not be worth doing. I might just take a white piece if we can get it after 1 or 2 battles here. You have annoyed the Duke of Latium. Well, that's bad news. Of course, we're still getting the opinion bonus from being in a defensive war, so it's not a big deal just yet. Okay, now are we going to take lots of attrition walking through here? So we want to get an army of 20k or thereabouts. Okay, I guess we'll just send you there and then send this army down in this direction. See if they feel like attacking me. My brother is mastering the art of swordsmanship. Okay. We'll try to make him diligent. And see what we can do. Apparently not. But he's not slothful, at least. Alright, apparently they're not interested in making a move. I guess I probably just have too many troops here. I think we'll just go and attack this 7,000. Probably should have waited a little longer for our reinforcements to get a bit closer. But I think we'll be okay. Recently I've taken my ward with me. When I travelled around the country visiting different villages, castles and cities, I constantly explained to my ward how people trade, what sort of crops we grow on the land, and so on. So he gains 1 stewardship. Okay, so we're actually going to win this battle before the 14k even get here. So I guess we'll just go on to attack them. Apparently not going to catch them there. But I guess we'll just head them off with this army. Since we're going to engage with this one first. Put our leaders in there. In fact, we even got there slightly before them so that we have the river crossing on our side. The arrow barely whizzes by you and instead harmlessly hits the ground nearby. Close, so close. Had your head been just a finger length more to the right, you would have been seriously injured, even killed. Well, that's good. We definitely don't want to be injured or killed. Okay, we inherited a county. Oh, down here, okay. Well, let's grant it to a random person. I suppose we'll be able to fix our vassal limit problem by giving away this duchy once it's no longer being contested in an ongoing war. But we're still at 75, so not sure what the deal is with that. It is the beginning of the battle and your men face the enemy, ready for a fight. As you go around inspecting your troops, you happen to engage in conversation with one of your troops, a young, inexperienced squire. This is his first battle. He's afraid, but also anxious to prove himself. You advise him that being afraid is normal, brace himself for the sight of blood, or fight honorably against the enemy. That sounds like something I would say. Okay, I guess we could have reinforced this battle, but I think we're going to be okay anyway. Instead, let's head over here and take back that siege. Probably just assault it. Okay, that battle gets us to 28%. That gets us back to 37. And he will accept a white peace at this point. I guess the reason to not do this is because I think it gives us a truce with him. I mean, we don't have a truce right now, of course. Is it worth holding on for 600 gold? I think we'll just take the white piece. If there is a truce, so be it. We'll just try to kill him. We do not get a truce, okay. So we can turn right around and declare war on him again if we so choose. Alright, so we can grant this duchy title. Gets us back down to 69 of 72. And I guess what we'll do is just revoke this county from this other guy now. So since this is in our capital duchy, we should be able to just plot to revoke it. Uskudar, wasn't it? It is apparently not in our list. Oh, this is actually a different duchy, isn't it? It's not in our capital duchy, so we should have given him one of these counties. Well, that's annoying. I guess we're just going to have to use our Chancellor to fabricate a claim on it. I'm not sure if there's an easier way to get it back than that. I assume we can't just revoke it from him right now. Only the kingdom title. Well, I guess that's what we'll do then. Only has 22% chance yearly, but he should manage it eventually. Oh, he can't even fabricate there? Okay. Well, I'll have to come up with some other way to get that back then. We'll just live with it for the moment. But actually, it looks like we would have been wanting to postpone it anyway because the Holy Roman Empire is having a revolt, which we'd like to take advantage of. So let's see who's in charge of this. So we have quite a few places we can declare for. I guess we'll just find out which is the largest duchy we can get here. And not even sure where this one is. Oh, it's in here. That's like a single county, I guess. As is that one. As is that one. So I guess we're taking the Duchy of Milan. Okay, is there anyone else around here that we can declare on? I assume we still have our truce with Bohemia. And of course we have a truce with the Holy Roman Empire. Do we have Imperial Reconquest on Swabia? We don't, okay. And I'm assuming we don't on this French revolt either. Dauphine? Nope. Well, I guess we'll just focus on this one war against the revolt, which is probably a good idea anyway, since we want to make sure that we finish it quickly while they are still in revolt. I'm assuming we won't need a huge number of troops, though. Looks like they have 9,000 over there. Let's see, I guess we'll just raise some more from over here. And their attendant boats. Transport them across that way. I don't know why I didn't just click both of the buttons at the same time on each county, because that would have made a lot more sense. Crete is at war with Antioch, okay. Good luck. I guess Antioch was involved in some other war, so maybe that's why Crete is taking the opportunity to declare on them. Yes, they're at war with Jerusalem. Okay, we have our older son in need of an education. I guess we'll still do it ourselves. Since I think he is second in line for the throne. So he could conceivably inherit. And he's already mastering the art of swordsmanship. Apparently we don't waste any time. I'm just going to transport this army up the coast by boats so that we can get stuff started as much as possible here, or as early as possible. I don't see the revolt army anymore. Okay, there's some of them. And I wonder what is the best way to get war score the quickest here. I guess we should send some troops to siege their capital. Maybe we send half to siege the capital and then half to siege land in our target duchy. And we can fight this 1800 along the way. They do have about 15,000, so maybe this isn't very safe, but if we don't get unlucky and run into the whole army, I think we'll be okay. But we are just about out of time for this episode, so we'll have to leave it here for now. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.